You know what I mean? That sounds like something could be. All right, today I'm checking out Rainbow. I'm listening to the song A Light in the Black. Let's get into it. Okay, Gene says we got a massive, like, nearly 4-minute instrumental section coming up. We're taking an early pause. I was trying to read this little about section when the little intro was going on, and it didn't say enough, but it said a little bit. Something about A Light in the Black is the final song in Rainbow's second album, Rising. Second album, Rising. It concludes the epic story introducing Stargazer. The slaves find it hard to believe that after following the wizard for many, and that's all I could read without going to the bottom in the middle song. Oh dang, I ain't reading that. I ain't reading that in the middle song. But okay, we got some slave business. Maybe slaves are getting freed or something, and they think it's hard to believe. Even with some little context about the slaves with the lyrics, I'm still pretty much lost. Not gonna worry about it because there's an about section at the bottom, so I'm just vibing. And bopping. It's pretty upbeat, you know what I mean? I can't wait to hear this guitar solo's got. It seemed like it had a strong little start, but yeah, I'm not worried about the lyrics in the least. I know we got a little about section that's going to explain everything. So that last section right before he comes in, I'm going back home. That was guitar, right? That's what I thought. And at the very end, it's like, yeah, it sounded like, you know, string bending and all that kind of stuff. Like the keyboard sounded completely different than that. But to me, that guitar sound also does sound like a keyboard, like with the effect on the guitar. You know what I mean? That sounds like something could be. I'm pretty sure that's guitar. Whenever, well, at least the first time I heard these sounds was like power metal. So I always think I'm listening to power metal whenever I hear sounds like that. But you guys have told me that's not what defines power metal. Everything gets all tangled up in my brain. This feels to me kind of like it, though. It's mainly that. It's mainly that keyboard sounding guitar. It sounds like he's just pressing the strings. But yeah, that was a monster solo. Not enough songs have that. That solo was the size of like a whole song, like a short song, like probably 3.5 minutes. So nearly 4 minutes. We usually get these little micro solos. I feel like with a solo that long, you get enough time to like, you know what I mean? Like get into the groove, forget all about the lyrics and whatnot, and just ride the wave. Straight to the about section. When he's like, something's calling me back. But he's saying I'm coming home, so I know he's going home. But I was thinking like he's going back to slavery or something. Like something's calling me back, like a light in the black. Like he wasn't sure that the person's even gonna let him go, and he wants to go back. But no, I guess he's going home. He keeps saying, I'm coming home. Now, where we left off, the slaves find it hard to believe that after following the wizard for many years, building a tower from which he could fly and reach the stars, he lies dead on the sand. They can't find any immediate purpose to their lives. They don't know what to do with their freedom. Oh, this sounds like when people get out of prison. This is what they say pretty much. Finally, there can be two interpretations about the end of the story. A light in the black symbolizes hope where there shouldn't be any. The slaves all realize they're free to go back to their homes from which they were absent almost a lifetime. Now that's the first interpretation. The second, since they were already living under harsh conditions, they finally died shortly after the wizard. Oh, dang. So basically people don't know what the end of this song means. The light in the black can symbolize after all they went through, they managed to find eternal life up in the sky, like some kind of heaven. This is backed up by the fact that the narrator says, I found my way back home to the sky. Okay. And then he remarks that he can now see the Star Wizard wanted to reach, possibly from up close, if he's really dead. Okay. Dang, even with reading genius, I feel like a little more clarity, but I guess you got this dual ending possibility. I don't know. I said, which one do you guys think it is? The first one or the second one? The slaves are going back home, or they died and basically found their way back to the wizard after death?
I don't know. Tell me, man, what do you know? What do you know? Me and my boys on the road. We to go. She told me, boy, you to go. Like, I don't know.